was so surprised today. Because when I went back to our parents' house, you weren't there. When did you get married, sis? You never told me about getting married. I didn't tell you because I wanted to hide it. I never thought you would come back on the same day with me. Today's such a horrible day. I actually got fired from my company and I'm having a hard time making a living. That's why I came home because I wanted to ask Mom and Dad for financial help. You have been avoiding me for 10 years, but I'm finally able to see you, so I was so happy. Today isn't horrible, it's an amazing day. Did you get fired again? Mom tells me about you sometimes, but she says you haven't been working at the same place for a long time for a few years. I don't know why, but I can't keep working at the same place. Anyways, unlike me, your husband seems amazing. He works at such an amazing company. It's good you have a rich husband. Don't let your eyes on him. If you do something, I'm not going to forgive you. You're so scary. You don't have to tell me that much. You have a past, you know. It's just a coincidence today. I'm not going to resolve the issue with you from now on as well. If you understand, don't text me at all.
Hey Mary, I've been thinking, maybe you should resolve your problems with your sister.
What?
I saw her yesterday for the first time, but she seems like an amazing person. You said you've cut ties with her since high school, so I was wondering what kind of girl was coming. But she's not a rebel, she looks like a decent person. How can you cut ties with such a cute sister like her?
I've told you why I cut ties with her before. She stole my boyfriend back in high school.
But that was in high school. Who cares about your boyfriend in high school? You should let her off the hook.
Why do I have to let her off the hook when she hurt me? She took my boyfriend on purpose to hurt me. I liked him since I was in elementary school and I was finally able to date him. She knew everything and took him from me.
But you guys are both adults now. I think you should put it to the past. It seems like the ugly older sister is just jealous of the younger sister who's pretty.
What the fuck?
You have such a small heart. Your sister as a university student. Any high school boy would like her. Men are suckers for cute girls. And cute girls don't always mean to steal boys from them, but they do. Just reconcile with her.
You only met her once and you're on her side. You never mentioned anything about our relationship.
But I feel sorry for her. As a man, I can't let a cute girl seem unhappy.
You think she's unhappy?
Because the reason why she got fired from her old job, it's because she was too pretty and all the other woman employees got jealous of her, right? That's why they made everything her fault. She gets fired just because she's cute and you also cut ties with her. How can I let that go?
You believe her stupid excuses. It's actually the opposite of why she got fired.
Opposite?
It wasn't that she was put at fault for the mistake. She made other people do her job. And when people found out, she got fired. That's the reason why she got fired from her other jobs as well.
Are you serious?
She knows she's cute and she's doing it. She's been using her cuteness to take advantage of other people from the past. Of course, that's not funny for other women employees there. So I guess they told her boss that she was making other people do her job.
I'm not gonna believe that. Why would a cute girl like her do something like that? We have to be nicer to your sister even though she's prettier than you.
Excuse me?
I understand how you might not like her, but you shouldn't just be harsh on her. I'm gonna believe her.
How come you're on her side? Don't tell me you like her.
That's not possible. I'm just worried as her brother-in-law. I was the only child, so I always wanted a sister.
That's the first time you told me that.
Also, she has a charm. She's not only cute, but I want to protect her. I bet she's had some trouble in the past just because she's cute. At least we should understand that for her.
I don't want to understand someone's feelings who steals her sister's boyfriend. I'm not gonna forgive her forever. Maybe you might be worried about her, but don't come between us. I'm sorry, sis. I did it again. I stole Jack from you. I'm going to get your rich husband.
What are you talking about?
Jack is so easy. I thought he would be a little bit difficult since he works at an amazing company. But he fell in love with me instantly. This feels amazing. The fact that a rich man loves me.
Wait a minute. Did you hit on Jack?
We met at our parents' house a while back, right? After that, I asked him out for dinner and he came along. And then, after that, I'm pregnant with his child.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I never thought I would be this pregnant fast. Maybe we were meant to be.
Are you seriously pregnant? Are you sure?
Why would I lie about it? You never thought your sister would steal your man again. I stole your man again. How do you feel? Now it's not your boyfriend, but it's your husband that I stole.
Stop being so annoying. Not only once, but twice, and I cut ties with you. I hate you that much that I will cut ties with my own family. Why do you keep stealing from your sister? What are you thinking about?
You can't say that to me. I'm just getting what I want. It's just really easy for me. Being cute is amazing.
What the fuck?
I told you back in high school too. Men love cute girls. It's impossible to make them stop liking me. So I'm just gonna keep stealing from you. You should stop being sad because it's just a waste of time.
You're annoying as usual.
Don't call me annoying. I'm just cute.
What the fuck?
My child is probably really cute as well. I can't wait to have my child. Oh yeah, so you have to prepare for the divorce, okay? I texted you today to tell you that.
Do you want me to divorce?
Of course, because I'm going to be a family with Jack. He's going to be the baby daddy, so I need you gone. Because I'm pregnant with this child.
I'm single.
What?
So go ahead and marry him. It doesn't matter to me.
What are you talking about? You're married to Jack, right? What are you saying? You were single.
I'm not married to Jack. Well, to be precise, I was about to marry him. We haven't gotten married because we wanted to make your marriage registration on our anniversary.
Seriously?
Didn't Jack or Mom tell you? We were going to get married in the spring, but it got extended. Because we were so busy from work. And the day passed. So we just thought we would do it 6 months later on our anniversary. It did feel like we were married, though.
You didn't tell me that. So you guys were fiancés?
Yes, but now that we broke up, we're not even a fiancé. He's just my ex-boyfriend.
Oh my god! You didn't get married, but you also broke up?
Yes, about a week ago. Seeing Jack so fawn over you made me not love him anymore. I didn't know you guys were dating back then. But he kept on saying I should reconcile with you. And Jack was okay with it. It was weird, but he was fine with it. I guess you guys were dating back then already. He already loved you. That's why he didn't care if he broke up with me.
What is that? It's so boring if he's single. I like the feeling of stealing someone from you. I wanted to see you cry.
That's too bad. I don't love him anymore, so I'm not sad at all.
Oh, really? It's fine though. Because I can marry him and I don't have to pay you alimony. Whatever, let me just prepare for the wedding.
Wait a minute. What do you mean you don't have to pay me alimony?
Because you guys aren't married. You guys were just dating, so it wasn't an affair. I don't have to pay you alimony because you guys weren't married. Although you were cute, you have no brains. Maybe you have trashed up your brain. Although we weren't married, we were engaged. And we had a wedding date set as well. So since you stole him from that situation, you still have to pay me alimony. Even though we were just engaged, I can still sue you for an affair.
Seriously?
You should have just asked him out after we broke up. But you told me that you were pregnant with this child, so it's obvious that you guys had an affair. You are really stupid.
Holy shit!
It takes at least about 3 weeks to know you're pregnant. I only broke up with him a week ago, so you guys were cheating while we were still engaged. Thank you for telling me you were pregnant with him.
No way!
I'm going to demand alimony a few days later. I'm gonna go talk to my lawyer.
How can you demand this alimony? It's my fault for cheating on you before we broke up. But she's pregnant with my child already. We're going to need a lot of money since we're going to start a family. How can you ask us for money?
If you're saying I'm horrible, what are you? Not only once but twice you stole my man from me. And you also got my sister pregnant while you were still engaged to me. To me, you guys seem horrible.
I feel sorry about that. But I can't stop it when I like someone. Just forgive the second time as well.
Oh my god!
You guys aren't in high school anymore. You have to deal with this like an adult.
That's exactly why I'm demanding alimony like an adult. I wouldn't have been able to do that if I was in high school.
That's not what I'm talking about. Just please don't be mean to us. Even though we might not be married, we're still going to be family. Even though we broke up, you can still be with me, so don't be mad at me.
Why would I be family with you? I already have cut ties with her. So I'm going to cut ties with you as well. I'm not going to accept you as my family.
How can you be so cold to me? I won't let you see the kid when she gives birth. We won't show you our cute child.
I don't want to see her. I don't care about a child she gives birth to.
Holy shit. How can you say that to your sister? You are horrible.
You are actually amazing. How can you love someone that's not even your child? I am amazed by you.
What the fuck?
I never thought you were that kind of man. That could love a child that's not theirs.
Wait a minute. What do you mean it's not my kid? She's pregnant with my child.
Oh. I thought you were nice, but I guess you didn't know. You also don't have a brain.
Answer my question. What do you mean?
Ask her. It's much faster.
Why do you know about my child's father?
I haven't told anyone about this. I haven't told Mom and Dad as well, but why do you know? Maybe you were trying to hide it, but it's so obvious. Mom and Dad already know that you lied to them too.
What?
After I got back home, Mom and Dad contacted me. They told me they saw the maternity mark on your bag. If you want to hide it, don't put that on.
Holy shit!
Also, that you were trying to ask our parents for money because you had no job, and they gave you $5,000. That's what Mom told me. And the hospital in this area usually costs about $5,000 to give birth.
Maybe it's a coincidence. Maybe Mom didn't see correctly. Her eyesight's getting bad.
That's why she asked me. She wanted me to figure it out for sure. That's why I went to the company that you got kicked out of.
What the fuck?
Mom asked you the company, so I was able to figure it out. And I was able to know why you got fired. It wasn't because you made other people do your work, but you had a fight. They found out that you had an affair with one of your employees' boyfriends, so you had a cat fight. And you told everyone, "Don't kick my stomach because I have a baby." That's what you screamed there.
No way!
know about that?
I didn't really do much research. They just told me. I told them that you were always very troublesome, and I think they felt sorry for me. They told me everything.
No way!
I'm glad Jack accepted your baby, though.
It's not good. He told me he's not going to marry me if it's not his child. He told me he was going to marry me, but he's trying to dump me now.
Oh, too bad.
It's because you told him he's not the father. You have to take responsibility. If he's not going to be the dad, then you can pay child support instead of him.
What the fuck? It's all your fault. You have to take responsibility. I'm not going to help you one bit.
How are you so cold to me? If you didn't say anything, everything would have been fine. Your cute sister is going to be a single mother and doesn't have a father. You should help me.
It's okay. Everyone thinks you're so cute. Someone will help you. And you should care for the child because that child didn't do anything wrong. So you have to take responsibility for the kid. Jack and Lisa broke up immediately. She asked her parents to give birth back home, but they kicked her out, saying they didn't want anything to do with her anymore. She contacted the guy she had affairs with before, but nobody wanted her now that she is pregnant. Now she rented a cheap apartment and getting ready to give birth. My ex-boyfriend Jack also went back to his parents' house, but when they figured out the reason why the engagement was broke off, they were pissed, and they kicked him out. After giving birth, Lisa brought her kid to the company and shouted that she came here to show you her child. There were so many rumors at the company after that. Now he is in a shittier department in his company and is treated badly.
Stella, are you still working? Can you talk for a minute? I have a favor to ask.
It's okay because I'm on lunch break right now. What's up?
I just got a call from my mom and she made a rather troublesome request, so I have something I want to discuss.
A troublesome request? That sounds scary.
Well, she asked me to start sending her money from next month.
Ah, that kind of request. Is your mother having financial difficulties?
It seems so.
I see. And? Did you ask how much she needs?
She said she'd like about $1,400 a month if possible.
What? Isn't $1,400 a lot? She has a pension. Does she really need that much?
Actually, it seems that my mom has debts. With that repayment, it seems her life is just scraping by, and she asked if I could help her.
Why did she get into debt? She doesn't look like the type to squander money.
She was apparently deceived by a dubious fortune teller.
Ah, that's it.
She seems to have been made to donate money and buy good luck charms. She even went into debt to buy them. That's stupid.
What? The fortune teller is doing the same as a scammer. It's heinous to squeeze money out of an elderly who lives on pensions.
My mom is a good person, isn't she? Or rather, she doesn't know how to doubt people. She's always been easily deceived.
She definitely seems naive.
She's the opposite of a realist like you, Stella, so you might not understand. Paying money to a fortune teller is something she thinks is the best thing to do. Even though she was deceived in the end, she didn't mean any harm.
I understand that my mother-in-law is not a bad person, but $1,400 a month is a lot. We want to have children eventually and want to save money. We can't afford that.
Right, I understand. But if we leave it as it is, my mom won't be able to survive. Her life is already on the brink.
Barely making it, huh?
She seems to be struggling with what to eat every day. For now, she's surviving on things like bean sprouts. She even reuses the roots of green onions by soaking them in water after using them. Indoor cultivation? That's amazing. She apparently can't even afford eggs, and she seems to have lost a lot of weight. I feel so sorry for my mom, I'm about to cry. If you say it's my mom's own doing, you're right. But I can't leave her alone.
I understand. It's okay to send money to my mother-in-law until she pays off her debt, right?
Is that okay? Yes, I think that should be okay for now. Thank you. But $1,400 a month, huh? We'll need to review our living expenses from now on. I'm sorry for making such an unreasonable request. Your salary is way better than mine, Stella. I just hoped you could help a little. For now, I'll take it out of the account I've been saving in since I was a new graduate. Should I transfer it to my mother-in-law's account? No, could you hand it to me? I'm going to deliver it directly. Isn't it troublesome to go there every month? I need to check regularly to make sure my mom hasn't bought any strange things again. I'm going to check on her when I deliver the money. I see, that might be a good idea. If she increases her debt again, it'll all be for naught. So my mother-in-law has already cut ties with the fortune teller, right? I persuaded her and somehow got her to cut ties. I don't think she'll donate any more money. But just to be safe, I plan to stay vigilant in the future. That's a good idea. Besides fortune telling, there are a lot of shady businesses around these days. So we need to be careful. Right, I think it'll be okay if I keep an eye on it. Stella, thank you so much for approving the remittance. I'll never forget this favor. I'll tell my mom to save money and pay off her debt as soon as possible. Please do, because we can't keep sending money forever. Stella, long time no see. Mother-in-law, hello. It's been a while, hasn't it? Actually, I have a favor to ask. What is it? Can I come over to your house today? I was wondering if I could have a meal there. A meal? I'm embarrassed to say, but I don't have any money. You don't have money? Is your life that hard? I've been relying on bean sprouts for a while. Now I can't even afford bean sprouts. I really need your help. Wait, we're sending you $1,400 every month, aren't we? You should be able to live on that much, right? What on earth did you spend your money on this time? What are you talking about? I never received any remittance. What are you talking about? You've been giving it to her, right? Don't play dumb. I'm not playing dumb. I never received any money. I never even asked for such a thing. Huh? We've never been rich, but this is the first time I've had to ask someone like this. That's impossible. For these past few months, I've been giving my husband money to remit to you, $1,400 every month. My husband was supposed to be bringing it to you every month when he came to check on you, right? I really don't understand what you're talking about. Besides, my son hasn't visited me in a while. The last time I saw him was almost a year ago. What? Is that true? I'm sorry, I'm a bit confused right now. Did my husband say he was giving me $1,400 to give you? Yes, that's right. You really don't know anything about this, do you? I really don't know. What exactly is going on? My husband told me that you had made some debts by donating to a fortune teller. Fortune teller? I've never relied on such a thing. I don't remember making any debts. I'm sorry, I thought you had been deceived by someone and lost all your money. That may not be entirely wrong. The reason why I'm struggling so much now is because of my son. What do you mean? I've been giving my son money. What? I haven't heard anything. Can you tell me more about what happened between you and my husband? Divorce me. I can't live with a man like you anymore. Huh? Divorce? What happened all of a sudden? Where did you put my money? I didn't think you were such a scum. You're fraudster. Just calm down. What's with you all of a sudden? I don't understand the situation. How can I possibly calm down? Where did you put the money I had been giving you for your mother? Give it back right now. I told you, I gave it to my mom. Your mother said she didn't receive 1 cent. She said she has no debts. Wait, you talked to my mom? She asked me to share my dinner with her tonight. She said she couldn't even afford bean sprouts, so I thought she had been wasting money again. But in reality, she didn't waste money at all. Did my mom say that? She said she didn't give money to a fortune teller. What on earth is happening? Maybe my mom is lying. Your mother isn't the type to lie so well. Moreover, you are more suspicious than her now. Wait, why are you doubting me? You've been on business trips more frequently since this year started, haven't you? Yeah.
When I confirmed with your company, they said you hadn't been on a business trip even once.
You contacted my company?
I have a lot of money missing. Of course I would contact your company. Don't underestimate my initiative when money is at stake. You lied about the business trip. Where were you going?
I haven't done anything suspicious, I swear on my life.
But you lied about going on a business trip, left the house, and even deceived me out of money. That's suspicious enough. You probably have a woman on the side.
No, I don't. I didn't do such a thing. I was just being a fan.
What? What's that?
Going to my favorite's concert, handshake events, and collecting merchandise, supporting my favorite.
Favorite as in an idol?
Yeah. I got into it 2 years ago and got hooked.
The $1,400 I was giving you every month, you used it for this fan thing?
That's right.
Are you out of your mind?
Don't deny people's hobbies. It's my reason for living.
It's a good thing to have a hobby, and I don't deny supporting an idol, but a hobby is something you do within your means, right? Using $1,400 a month for a hobby on your current income is abnormal, especially when you're having me prepare it.
Sorry, I couldn't hold back anymore.
Since I started sending money, what kind of life do you think I've been having? I've been saving, stopped drinking my favorite liquor, even downgraded my cosmetics. I had no choice but to give up on the clothes I wanted. And you were carefree chasing idols?
I'm sorry.
But I've never seen idol merchandise in our house. Where are you hiding it?
Actually, I rented another room. I use it to store my merchandise and to watch DVDs alone.
You're kidding. You fool. Half of the $1,400 is probably used for the room rent.
No, it's a cheap room, so it doesn't even take half. I'm managing it well.
That's not the point. You even swindled money from your own mother. She told me you approached her with an investment trust and she entrusted you with tens of thousands of dollars.
No, I took that money intending to truly invest it.
Then you should give back that money right away. Your mother is in trouble.
No, I can't do that.
Your mother is living a life where she can't even properly eat because of you. Don't you feel bad?
I do feel sorry, but I just don't have the money to pay back right now.
This isn't about what you have right now. Tell me the address of the room you use for your idol activities. When you come home today, hand me the keys to the room.
Why?
Because I want to see the room.
Why do you need to see it?
I see it because I want to see it. If you're reluctant, is there something you can't show me? Are you hiding something else suspicious? If so, you won't get away with it, you know.
I'm not hiding anything. Alright, I'll hand over the keys. You're free to look at the room as much as you want.
Once you've handed over the keys, go to an internet cafe or somewhere tonight. Tonight, it's just your mother and me sleeping in this house.
My mom is here?
I'm going to serve her dinner. It seems like she hasn't been able to eat properly. I'll have her stay over. Neither your mother nor I want to share the same air with you right now.
Are you still in my room? Can I come home tonight?
A professional is coming now. I'm waiting for that.
What kind of professional?
A buyer. I'm going to sell everything here.
What?
The money from the sale will all go to your mother. It's originally our money, so I won't hear any complaints.
But all of it? Everything as in everything?
I just arranged for a remote evaluation, and apparently some of the items that are well preserved can fetch a high price.
Don't sell the premium goods, please. There are items I really struggle to get.
So what? The money you used to buy these goods was money I worked hard to earn.
But still.
And the amount is unbelievable. Your mother is astonished too, next to me.
Is Mom there too?
Yes, she is.
Let me talk to her.
What is it?
Mom, please don't throw away all the goods. They are more important to me than my life.
Oh dear.
Mom.
Where did I go wrong in raising you? To see you turn into such a pathetic adult.
Mom, please. Convince Stella. I'll somehow arrange the money.
I won't keep any of the goods. I will do what Stella says. I can't trust you anymore. I've decided to recover the money you deceived from me on my own.
Wait a moment. It doesn't have to be all of it. Please leave just a few of the most important items.
What are you saying at this point? Please don't disappoint your mother any further. I no longer consider you my son.
What's that supposed to mean?
Your mother-in-law has nothing more to say.
Stella, are you really going to sell everything?
If it's just a few of the most important goods, you can leave them, right?
Really?
But there's a condition.
Say anything.
I said I'd divorce you, but I take it back. For the next 2 or 3 years, even if it takes that long, you repay all the money you used. We will separate our wallets until the repayment is complete, and we will divorce after that.
Is that okay?
But we split the rent and utilities completely. We will also have separate meals from now on, so you will bear your own food expenses. The rest of the money will be used for payment.
That means I can't afford my hobby.
But if you can endure for 2 or 3 years, you'll be free. You can do whatever you like with your own money.
I understand. I will pay it off in 2 years.
You're deciding on a bean sprout life for 2 years. And make sure you pay back all the money you took from your mother. The amount from the sale is far from enough. And from now on, you pay the room's rent.
I'll move out right away.
Of course, you'll bear the cost of moving out.
I wonder if the repayment will really be finished in 2 or 3 years. I don't feel like it will end.
You have to work hard for your idol. They're more important than life, right? Do your best to economize and pay back the debts as soon as possible. After that, my husband repaid the money to my mother-in-law and me every month. His salary was almost gone, and he lived on the edge. He didn't have time for his fan activities because he was so short on money and even started part-time work. My husband initially struggled in poverty, but reached his limit after about half a year. One day he borrowed money from a financial institution, and then he forcefully repaid the full amount. After confirming that the money in my account had been restored, I divorced my husband as promised. After that, it seems that my husband resumed his fan activities with the extra money he borrowed. However, because he sacrificed his living expenses, my husband became malnourished. It seems that he has become skeletal in a few months. His boss at work is worried and seems to be recommending a hospital visit. However, because he borrowed a large amount of money to repay me, it seems that his repayment amount has increased more than before, and he seems to be in a situation where he can't even take time off from work for living. My mother-in-law has been hearing updates from my husband, but she is not providing any support. I think that's fine. If you pamper such person, once they will become parasites. We should be cold-hearted and distance ourselves. Now that I am single again, I have more time and money, so I am looking for a suitable hobby. However, I need to keep my hobbies in moderation.